are here to show you guys how the Brazilian Blowout smoothing treatment works. I love this process, the service that we do at Fresh Hair Salon, because it helps eliminate frizz. I think it's 98%?
98.
Yeah, and so it eliminates frizz, but it's not straightening the hair. So I think people kind of get that mixed up. It's not a straightening service, it's a smoothing service. So if you have frizzy hair due to naturally curly hair or over-processed hair, this is a great service for you. Kylie and I both have naturally curly hair, different wave patterns, but we both have the option to wear it straight or curly. So we're both gonna do a Brazilian blowout to each other today, but we wanna show you guys how the blowout can be done differently for what your needs are. So Kylie wants to keep her hair curly. She wants to have the option to keep it volume and curl in there. So we're gonna show you how you can do that with the Brazilian blowout. And then I want to have my hair as smooth as possible. I'm going on a trip, I'm going out of town, and I'd like the ability to blow out my hair and keep it as smooth as possible while I'm out on my vacation. So we're gonna show you guys that today.
So you're looking, when you come to get a Brazilian blowout, you're looking at like a 4-step process. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you to the shampoo bowl at the very beginning. We're gonna clarify your hair with this awesome spray, which, by the way, why have they not made spray shampoo for everything? It's the best.
It is.
So it's a spray-on clarifying shampoo. We'll wash you once or twice depending on your hair type and hair needs. But then we bring you back to the chair, apply the solution, just like we apply a roots to ends color. So it's gonna be the solution from your roots to your ends in small little sections. We go through then, blow dry the hair. After we blow dry the hair with a boar bristle brush, we're gonna go through into flat iron sections. This is where it's kind of more customizable. The bigger the section, the less the passes, the more that you're gonna be able to keep your natural texture and just eliminate frizz. And then the smaller the section and the more the passes, you're gonna be able to create maximum smoothness. Then after that, the saddest part of the entire process, you have to re-wash the hair. After it's silky smooth, the softest hair you've ever felt, you have to go through and re-wash the hair and add, it's called an ionic bonding spray. So what it's gonna do is kind of seal the cuticle back down and help make it smooth. And then after that you get to, blow dry your hair as normal. It cuts down your blow dry time, which is amazing in and of itself. So it's pretty awesome.
And you can immediately go home and wash your hair and go, swim, do whatever, where a lot of these smoothing treatments, you have to wait 24 or 72 hours. With the new Brazilian blowout, there's no downtime. You don't have to wait to wash your hair. Although, who would want to go mess up a nice blowout when you're done? So, but if you have to get your hair wet, you're allowed to. It's not gonna hurt the blowout. These usually range around $250 to $350, depending on your hair length and thickness. And they take about an hour and a half to 2 to 3 hours, depending on your thickness, to have done. It's best to do this process right after a color. So you want freshly colored hair and then get the process done. You can do it immediately after a color or even wait a week or two to have the service done as well. Okay, so we just got done washing my hair and clarifying it, and we brushed it out and put it in 4 quadrants, and then now we're gonna apply the solution. Okay, so we're on the last quadrant of applying the solution, and then next we're gonna blow dry, and then we're gonna flat iron, and then rinse.
And blow dry again.
Blow dry again. So basically what Brazilian blowout does, what's in the solution, it's a protein layer that kind of encapsulates around the hair, which helps smooth down the cuticle, which eliminates frizz. And so it's actually really good for your hair. It strengthens the hair, and like we said, it cuts down blow dry time as well. Okay, so we just got done blow drying, and now Kylie is gonna section me off in 4 quadrants again, and now we're gonna go through with the flat iron. Since I want it super, super smooth, she's gonna do 6 to 8 passes with the flat iron per section. So your stylist will know what to set the temperature of the flat iron on per your color of your hair, if it's colored or if it's blonde, the texture of your hair, how smooth you want the hair to be, and also the integrity of the hair, how healthy it is. Okay, so you can see she just finished flat ironing my hair, and then I'm gonna rinse it one more time and put the leave-in treatment in, and then I'll be done and I can blow dry my hair and it'll be nice and smooth. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start on Kylie's hair, and you can see this is, did you let this air dry?
Yes.
Okay, so this is kind of her natural texture. When she scrunches it, she has a lot of curl and wave to her hair, but if she just lets it air dry, this is what she gets. So she wants to keep the curl pattern in her hair. Like I said, this isn't a straightening treatment, it's just a smoothing treatment. But depending on how many passes you do with the flat iron, will depend on how much texture is left in the hair. So we're gonna do just a couple passes on her hair just to kind of help eliminate the frizz just a little bit and to keep her natural wave pattern in her hair. Okay, let's go shampoo.
Yay.
Okay, so we just clarified Kylie's hair, and now we're gonna separate it in the 4 quadrants. Why do you like the Brazilian Blowout versus something like the Keratin Blowout in a stylist opinion?
A few reasons. I first of all just like the outcome of the Brazilian better. I feel like it's a little bit smoother for a little bit longer, even though other treatments claim to have a little bit longer of a period where they work. I feel like I feel like the Brazilian stays longer. Also, it's a quick process. I mean, a lot of other systems like this, you have to put the solution on, process it for 30 minutes, then you have to flat iron it, and then you have to wait, I want to say it's 48 to 72 hours before you can wash your hair. You can't put it in a clip, you can't crinkle it, you can't put it behind your ear. There's a lot of things there are a lot of don'ts. And if I'm honest, my hair is so baby fine and soft, there's not a chance that I could not crinkle my hair. I mean, just laying on a pillow, I'll wake up and my hair has bumps and creases and lumps in it. And so to tell me not to crinkle my hair in a 72-hour period is near to impossible. So I like the fact that the Brazilian Blowout, it's almost like a perm. When you're done rinsing it that second time, it's done. Like, it's done its job, it's over. So that's kind of what I like. I like the fact that it's just a single process and you're done. You don't have to, no downtime.
That's what I like. I've had the keratin complex done before. I personally, it wasn't my favorite. I felt like it was a really, really long process. It's expensive. It's more expensive than this. My hair, I couldn't wash it for 72 hours. Couldn't, like you said, couldn't bend it, couldn't crease it, couldn't put it in a ponytail, couldn't tuck it behind my ears, couldn't wet it. And I swear it smelled like cheese.
It does kind of smell. It does kind of have this cheesy smell.
Cheesy. I looked
Parmesan.
Yes, I looked greasy. I don't know. And then
it's slicked down to your head too for that 72 hours.
Yeah, and I felt like, again, I didn't have a lot of that body in my hair too. I got rid of the frizz, but my hair still, it was so flat. It wasn't my favorite. I offer that as a service, but I usually try to talk people into the Brazilian Blowout because I just like the results better.
I feel like the keratin also straightens a little bit more. I mean, it's still just a smoothing treatment, but I feel like the outcome is a little bit more straight.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that this is so customizable that you and I can get the same treatment and your hair can be quite a bit more smooth and mine can still have the volume and curl pattern that I like, just without it being frizzy. My idea, honestly, I just want to be able to get out of the pool and let my hair air dry and have my natural wave without it being like, I'm talking like I stuck my finger in a light socket, fluffy.
Right.
So
that's what I want to walk outside in the summer and not look like a cat, a big fluffy cat sitting on my head. Like, look at that cat that stuck its finger in the light socket.
Right.
Yeah, my hair definitely looks like a lion's mane. My, like the Wizard of Oz, put 'em up.
Yeah.
Put 'em up.
Put 'em up.
I'm gonna do a wider section, about 1.5 to 2 inch sections, that I'm gonna pass just with 2 passes because she really just wants just a little bit of smoothness.
girls, now that we are blown out and flat ironed to oblivion,
yes,
we are going to wash our hair and we're gonna add the ionic bonding spray.
Yay! You're gonna spray this in and leave it in, and then blow dry your hair as usual. So now we're gonna blow dry, and we will let you know what the final results look like. Okay, so we're done.
Yay!
I love mine.
I love mine. It's so soft.
Yeah, so she went and did the wavy curly look just to see what it would look like if she let her hair air dry and just diffused it a little bit. She used the Orbe Curl Gloss to finish off her hair. And then I blew mine out, and all I put in my hair was the Orbe Feather Balm, which is a weightless styler, and I love it. Like, it feels so soft and so smooth and shiny, and I still have body. It feels like healthy. My hair is healthy again.
It does.
Like less dry.
Vegan.
Yeah, that feels, and it was faster to blow dry. Like normally it takes me about 45 minutes to blow dry my hair, and I think it cut a good 15-20 minutes off of my blow dry time. So I love it. I will be getting these. The Brazilian blowouts last about 12 weeks. I think if you continue, and you can tell me if you feel this way too, if you continue to get them, I feel like they last a little bit longer. You can kind of stretch them out.
Stretch them a little bit,
yeah, and then they also have this. The third step is actually in a retail size, and we retail it at the salon, and it's going to help keep your Brazilian blowout longer and help you with the frizz. And we retail this, so it's not this big though; it's a smaller bottle. But anyway, I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah,
Thanks
I'm
for
thrilled.
doing my Brazilian blowout.
Yeah, thank you.
That was fun. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you have any questions, just put your comments below. And thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more tutorials. We'll see you later. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.